Hey, Shalonda Gordon here, also known as the Online Marketing Angel, bringing you Single Mom Making Money tip number 13. Okay, 13. So as you know, we're on the questions of how to go from the 97% to the 3%, right? And so we want to make sure that we know exactly, looking at every area of our life, how we respond to things and all of that, right? So now on to the next one. Guys, the 3% of society, they only take on tasks that move them closer to their goal or purpose. They only take on tasks that move them closer toward their goal or purpose. Okay? The 97% take on all sorts of tasks that are appealing. So if it looks good, I'm going to do it, right? Otherwise, if you want to be part of the 3%, you only take on tasks that lead you closer to your goal, okay? Closer to where you're trying to get to or closer to your purpose. Okay. Now, really sit and think about this, because ultimately, in order to move closer to your goals, you have to actually have goals, right? You have to have those things before you, and don't just keep them in your head. Write them down on paper. Write them down and put them before you. Honestly, I go through this every 90 days, writing out my goals, checking to see where I've accomplished, where I haven't quite met the mark, and where I need to move forward in. So think about this in your life. Are you just watch when you're doing things? Are you just doing things because they're appealing and that you can get through them? Or are you actually doing things because they're getting you closer to your goals? If your goals are not written down, I challenge you not to say, oh, I'm part of the 3%. Because honestly, if you don't know where you're going, how are you actually taking on tasks that get you there, right? So write down your goals and focus on taking on tasks that lead you to that place, okay? Have an amazing day. If you're ready to add one of your goals, make one of your goals that I want to increase my income, I want to start to work from home, I want to start to receive enough income to cover my expenses part-time. Okay, if these are things that you find you would like to make your goals, or that are your goals that you haven't quite found the avenue to get there, click the link below. I would love to show you how I leverage the internet in order to take care of my household expenses part-time, how I'm able to work from home, how I'm able to raise my children without physically having to go make somebody else rich every day, or clock in and clock out and that kind of thing. Okay, click the link below if that is one of the goals that you have for yourself in order to take control of your financial situation. I look forward to talking to you soon. Stay tuned, because I have another tip on how to move from the 97% to the 3% coming up in tip number 14. All right, have an amazing day and keep smiling.